Kundalini and freedom. This is another dimension which I am teaching you today. Monastery cannot make you free. Monastery cannot make you free because monastery makes you prepared for the freedom. But monastery doesn't teach you how to realize yourself as pure energy. I am not against any teaching, any religion or anything that is available in today's world for teaching purpose. But recently when I got a case of a monk coming to me for freedom, then I thought that I should enlighten you on this topic. All my teachings, all my guidance to you is based on real experience, my wisdom coming from energetic experiences that I get. Directly I experience energy, and that is how my teachings are pragmatic and very much practical. I make you feel energetically everything happening in you, and that is how I can make you feel the freedom also. Freedom doesn't happen to you through learning, memorizing the teachings of someone coming from lineage or from generation to generation through spiritual teachings, because you need to know that the more you learn, the more you practice spiritual practices taught in monastery or anything that has to do with the rules and regulations or the concept behind any teaching makes and creates your mind. It does not make you feel experientially. Recently a monk from Bengaluru, Vishnu Gupta, contacted me to make him free from all his bondage, all his karmas, and he want to realize self. He was 56 years old, and maybe he is watching this video right now and he knows in what context I am enlightening him right now. This video will be very much useful for Vishnu Gupta himself and many other monks who was wandering in the search of truth and they are not becoming free. First of all, in your monk culture, you are made to beg alms. There is definitely a concept behind it, for that you are doing that. I am not against you begging, because it is in the Buddha culture or whatever Buddha did, the lineage has been teaching you that. But right now in the 21st century, as a soul, as an individual, you also know that you are not free because you don't have money. And since you don't have money, you cannot invest in yourself. If you want a guru like me, you need 100% investment of your time, money and energy in your life. I take my fee to give you the highest teaching that can make you free. Freedom is the highest investment that you should do. You should invest in yourself wherever you live in the world. I will make you a very practical, structured investment plan for your life through this teaching. Wherever you live in this world, you are going to invest your time, money and energy for your food, clothing and shelter. And after that, whatever extra you earn, actually those are for fulfilling your mind's desire. It is not required for your soul, not required for your body. Your body needs the bare minimum: food, clothing and shelter, a good place to live, and most important, open space filled with prana, high energy and fresh air to breathe. And surprisingly, most of you living in the world have forgotten the importance of fresh air, have forgotten the importance of good quality of water. The contaminated water or not so good quality of water that you drink is not containing prana in it. It is processed multiple times. The water coming from the glacier is the purest form of water. When you go towards the greater Himalayas, I have gone to many places in the Himalayas. For example, Gangotri. when you go and drink the Ganga water from Gangotri river coming from the source Gomukh, there it feels like you are drinking energy. The prana content in the Ganga river coming from the glacier is highly energetic, and so is the sunlight. When you are in a monastery, not with the guru, not a live guru who can free you, you are clouded by your mind. But the guru appears like this sunlight, which was actually clouded a few moments ago, which was behind the clouds. So guru is the real light. Guru removes your darkness by enlightening your mind, by removing the darkness around you. Now the practical aspect of your financial investment, I will tell you. You have 4 limbs, 2 arms, 2 legs, a healthy body. If you want to go with the monastery culture for your freedom, you can continue so. There is no harm in it. Because maybe your time has not come, maybe your destiny wants you to just be yourself, begging and waiting for the right time to come to your life. But right now, I am teaching you the right way. You have to choose 2 paths. Either go through the monastery culture or follow the path of the guru. To follow the path of the guru is to go into the unknown. You have to live your monastery life and walk in the unknown. Just start traveling on your foot in an unknown direction and get out of all the spiritual practices that you have been doing so far. This is the guidance I have given to Vishnu, that you have to stop doing everything that has not given you results. For last 56 years, maybe last 50 years, since childhood he is a monk, so last 50 years he is practicing everything for that freedom. But due to my clairvoyant power, I know whose time will come when. I have the clairvoyant destiny reading power through which I read how much karma is left to be burnt. And I came to know that he has too much of karma left to be burned, and that requires lot of practical actions. He has to use his limbs, he has to use his arms, he has to move out in the unknown. For example, I am taking you to the unknown. You have known the known, and just feel, maybe before this point your mind was in fear. What about the darkness behind? But I will show you, when you come to the unknown with the guru, there is beauty, there is freedom, there is abundance. And just have a look at this abundance. It takes you to a different world. It takes you to a different space. This open space makes you feel totally high. Such a beautiful corner this is. Extremely unique. Look at the abundance of this bush here. Amazing bush. Most of you must be eating the pranic salad leaves in your burgers. And look at this original salad leaf growing here. Look at the prana content in this leaf. The salad leaf that you eat in burgers or any bread, you just have a look at this space. This is unknown space. Look at the bricks. It makes you feel so much earthly. It is so much different, unique. Have a feel of this brick, this raw nature, not much touched by human beings, not much modified by human beings. The way it has been, it is kept that way. The rawness of this nature, this is unknown. This is what, look at all these beautiful flowers. And you will see that each flower is so much unique. Maybe some of you have not seen these flowers before. It is, and look at the colors. Nature is full of abundance. And this, the monastery will not teach you. The monastery will teach you to be confined to the monastery and keep on practicing the lineage. The monastery is not concerned about your individual freedom. The monastery is not concerned about how you grow as a being. So I took you to the unknown and showed you. It is so much beautiful experience to go into the unknown with the Guru, because the Guru knows the way, the Guru goes the way, and the Guru shows the way. I am the leader, I am the pioneer. I am showing you how Sanju frequency works, how I have come to the unknown. I myself have left the matrix, and monastery is the biggest matrix for you, because matrix means somewhere from where you cannot come out. And I have come out in front of you through the matrix. This is just a symbolic representation of what I can do. Buddha never advocated statue culture. Buddha never wanted his statue to be built, and that is why stupas were built. You can go into the history and you will come to know. But look at this Buddha statue. Today you will find the most selling statues in the world is the Buddha. Buddha is everywhere, but the Buddhahood is missing from everywhere. Buddha, you have to understand Buddha through higher consciousness, and nobody will teach you. You will not know the uniqueness of a Buddha unless you get a Guru who is a Buddha. Who is a Buddha means who is the awakened one. I am the awakened one, and that is why my students come to me and get free. They get free instantly. Why? Because I teach them the energetic freedom. I don't bind you to a particular set of rules, or I don't bind you to certain practices or belief or conditioning of any kind. I make you feel life here and now. Here and now is your life. Here and now you have to see everything from your 5 senses. Here and now you have to feel life, breathe, feel the breath. One complete exhalation and one complete inhalation can make you feel life here and now. If you cannot inhale, then exhale. This is my formula to feel life. How? Just take a long breath. One complete breath, and your belly should go inside. You have been taught wrongly by the society that this part should be inside. Have you seen the statue of laughing Buddha and the big belly of laughing Buddha? Laughing Buddha itself indicates that your belly should be inflated. Your belly should be inflated means that your belly should be out when you inhale, and when it is out, your diaphragm is actually going up, your lungs are expanding, your rib cage is expanding, and that is why when you inhale, your belly should become like a pot, and that is the representative of laughing Buddha. So all the Buddhahood that you learn in monastery will make sense to you when a live Guru comes to you to teach you life. And I am showing you life here and now with this beautiful life in front of you, in front of, look at all this vibrant life. They have not learnt anything from monastery. They have learned from nature, they have learned from universe how to bloom. And this is what I teach you. When you come to me, I teach you how to bloom as a life. And you don't need monastery for all these experiences. You just need an open space and pranic place to cherish your life. Self-awakening means, self-realization means that you have realized the life force in you. This is my teaching. Bye-bye.